Well, it seems there's a little tiny small issue in the Ford world brewing right now that really nobody knows about other than the technicians. And I've reached out to some people to inquire about said issue to make sure I was getting my facts straight. Well, let's just put it this way. The 20 to 22 Super Duties that were on back order, that they're trying to fulfill obligations for, they're trying to come up with parts to still take care of those back ordered issues. They're sending 23 engines. The problem with that is they're not exactly the same. When those engines are showing up for whatever back order replacement they're fulfilling, the oil filter housings and stuff are not on the engines. The hardware and stuff's not there. It's different. It's not the same as the 20 to 22s. The 23 is different. So now they're trying to come up with a parts list so they can retrofit these to make these work with the 20 to 22s because the 23 is not quite set up the same. Go forward, right? Right. Here's another thing that's going on. There's been a handful of cases, and when I say a handful of cases, I probably say 7 to 10 cases where these engines don't have the flywheels where they mount to the crankshaft. The holes are not tapped deep enough. There's about 5 threads missing. So what Ford is telling technicians to do is drill through, make the hole deeper, and just shove the bolt in there. Yeah, bet you weren't going to hear about that, but now you have. I try to keep you guys in the loop on what's going on in the Ford space as much as I possibly can. Even though I don't directly work for Ford anymore, I work on a lot of Fords, even at my shop now. So I'm still in the space one way or another, and I'm coming up with content and criteria to give you guys. And I felt like this is something that you Super Duty guys should know and probably find interesting. In case you run into a problem, now you know. And you go to thread those bolts in there, put that flywheel and stuff on, install that engine, or if they're already on engines that are installed and they never got torqued down all the way because they're not deep enough for the bolts to actually go all the way through. That flywheel comes loose, starts bouncing around inside that housing, chews up the back of the engine and the transmission. Oh yeah, you're going to have some problems all right. Felt like I should tell you guys, because ain't nobody else going to do it. Now you know.